Hey everybody, it's Gilbert Nichols. Wanted to come to you today talking about an experience my wife and I had just over this past weekend. We went to a Schlotzsky's Deli. Well, I don't want to mince any words here. It was a old sandwich place that is popular, been popular for the past 40 years. I'm sure that they built their traditions and their reputation on the quality of the food and the fast service and at the reasonable price. That's where a lot of people like to run a business today. Well, I'm going to tell you what they didn't do, and it's all because either of poor training or poor priorities or somebody who is not managing the store right. But we came away from that experience very, let's just say we're not going to go back. And what I'm going to lead in here is this. We only went there because there was a coupon. We are in a place where we appreciate a coupon if it's of good value. This particular one was a buy one get one. As you may know, the acronym BOGO is something that people use to save money and get a good value. This one was you buy something at regular value plus a drink. I actually didn't say plus a drink. It just said buy one get at a regular value, and anything of equal or lesser value you get free. Well, okay, so we're standing there at the counter. The lady's introducing to us of the 4 coupons we received in the mail. This one is the best of the 4, and so most popular, she said. So it's okay. So I decided to get a little 8-inch pizza. My wife decided to get a salad. And so that was we thought, okay, we just saved like $8 right there. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good coupon. And so we're standing there, and the lady is, we're also, it's the Schlotzsky's also has in there an arrangement with Cinnabon, the people that make cinnamon rolls. My wife had never had one of those, and so she saw one that had pecans and caramel, and said, "Oh yeah, she'd want to get one of those." So we said, okay, let's get one of those. Well, then I told the clerk, I want to get one of those other cinnamon rolls. They're the bigger ones. Okay, I'm bigger. So just in case you didn't notice, 7 feet tall. Okay. Anyway, so the clerk didn't hear that, even though she said, "Oh, so you'd like to get the classic?" Well, so what happened was she starts ringing things up here. And we're like, okay, this is supposed to be this amount, but because of the coupon, it's only cost like $11, almost $12. Says, wow, that's a pretty good deal. So we look at the ticket, and then my wife realizes, wait a minute, I don't see a second pastry on here. And I see the pizza, I see the salad, I see the one pecan cinnamon roll, but don't see the other cinnamon roll. And so we brought it to our attention. Well, you didn't say you wanted a cinnamon roll. I just heard you say you wanted the one. Oh, really? Okay, well, we want the other one, okay? And so she says, well, I have to ring that up separately. So she did. We paid for that. And so we're waiting there for food. And so we're looking at the menu board and what the descriptions were again. And we're looking at our ticket, and we're like, there's no drinks here. And so we look at the clerk and says, there's no drinks that come with this order? Oh, no, you have to get those separately. Okay, well, we'd each like to have a drink. Okay, I have to ring that up separately. All the while, customers are coming in, standing in line, and we're waiting to get the service. And so she gives us our cups, processes the deal, works with one more customer, and then right in the middle of that customer, somebody else comes along, takes over the register, and she leaves. She walks out the door. And so we had our and even she was making a mistake on one register, that when she was doing our order, that she had to go over and use another register because she had already closed out that register. Meaning she already had leaving on her mind. Well, so what am I getting to? Number one, the training was either not there. I don't know how long she'd been working there. But she did not suggest any sales. as far as upselling. Okay, you want the pizza? You want something to drink with that? Seemed like a simple question. Seemed like should be in the training. Maybe it was. Maybe she had leaving on her mind more than she had a desire to try and get as much money out of me as she possibly could. Even though we saved $8 on that deal, they lost because we will not return with that kind of service to deal with. That's we're in America, folks. We're in a recession time period where it's not easy for a lot of people to make a buck. So you have a restaurant that are fighting with each other, and restaurants sending out coupons by direct mail in hopes that they would be able to win that dollar from you. And then you get in there, and what do? They don't upsell. What's the problem with that? Where is that? What's happened with that? Because there's nothing wrong with coupons. I have one friend that he's doing all right. He's making 6 figures a month. He doesn't have to worry about coupons. That's wonderful. I'm happy for him. I'll be there someday, and someday soon. But in the meantime, I look for value, and I want to patronize businesses that in the past, Schlotzsky's has always given me good service at other Schlotzsky's, not this particular one. And so if you want to have a good business relationship, then the manager of that Schlotzsky, knowing that she was on her way out, should have just had her clean up and then leave instead of dealing with a customer. But if he didn't have the foresight to see that a potentially incomplete order was going to be processed over and over and over again, how many more dollars were lost because of no upselling? You see what I'm saying? So you want to do business today in this market, even as affluent as this particular neighborhood is. We live in a community here north of Atlanta that is fairly affluent in many ways. Well, we're just fortunate to be here, and we see that in that you have a relationship where people in restaurants, they might want to sell something higher here than they would say in other areas of Atlanta that may not be as affluent. And so what you have is an expectation on the person that's doing these orders. That's actually ordering. In my case, I have an expectation of service, and yet I think I'd get more service out of a cheaper restaurant somewhere because of somebody who's really hungry to provide a good service with a good product at a fair price. Now, I use this backdrop here because I'm in a plaza where a business is now out of business. It was a restaurant, and they're now out of business. Why? Well, it could be a lot of factors. I'll cover that in another video. But what I would venture to say is that maybe if the employees got to be more of a ownership-minded employee and participated more than just an hourly wage, they participated in a profit with the store that guaranteed not only their longevity working with the store, but that the store itself would exist even in a recession, then maybe customers will be coming in because, hey, I saw Joe down at the office supply store, and he told me to come in here for lunch. So hey, I'm here, brought my buddies. And hey, Susie, I see Susie at the Y. She brings her kids. She told me about this restaurant she works at, and says that it's food's really good, service is excellent. Hey, I wanted to give it a shot, so I brought my family. This is the breakdown in businesses today. People don't have ownership. You have hourly workers who are just putting in their time, so then they can get out of there and go have fun with their party and spending their money, whatever. So what's this video all about? It's about whether you want to have a relationship that's long term with your customers, that will guarantee that you will have a business when you come back to work on Monday? Well, I'd suggest that you consider this. If you're not an owner and you couldn't come up with $10,000 or $100,000 or $1 million to get a franchise, then maybe what you should do is start a business online. You can do it for less than $100. You can get started for less than $100, get some great training, and be able to get some great direction, and we'll help you along the way. I'm talking about the business I'm in. And if you get in and you click on the link below or the links that I provide you in this blog post, and you get in, not only will you be able to participate in something that is your own, and you'll be making 100% profit. Wouldn't you like to make 100% commission on what you sell? Don't go to something that's going to offer 5 or 30%. That's not enough. Get 100%. Well, get in right here. Get in with our business. If that sounds good to you, then click on the link below or send me an email at gilbertsdailyfb@aweber.com. FB standing for Facebook. I've got a Facebook fan page called Gilbert Daily Blog. But check it out. Check out what I'm offering you. See if you're not impressed enough to move forward. I'll see you on the inside. I hope you have a great day. I hope you've learned something from this. Hope you got something that you can turn around and help somebody else with. That's what it's all about. And let's help each other out of this recession. Let's work together, and you have a great day. You absolutely deserve it.